Welcome, my name is Angelo Ditillo and I'm the Director of the Master of Science in Accounting, Financial Management and Control at Bocconi. The Master of Science in Accounting, Financial Management and Control is a highly intensive specialized program that enables students to concentrate in areas like financial accounting and reporting, corporate finance, business planning and control, auditing and risk management and taxation. It's a two-year program, full-time, and it's a program directed at providing comprehensive knowledge, competencies, skills and abilities of modern chief financial officers. And in this brief presentation, I will present some of the characteristics of this program, the contents and the professional opportunities that this program can lead to. More specifically, a quick agenda of the topics that we will cover during this presentation. On the one hand, we will focus on learning objectives, and here the important thing will be to underline that in this program we will focus on financial tools, but we do not consider only financial tools per se, but these financial tools embedded in the organizations, and together with the organizations and the use of these financial tools, we will look at the business world, the financial environment, the institutional environment, and also the legal system. So it will be an opportunity to combine different elements together in order to have a comprehensive idea of how these mechanisms are used in organizations. The second thing is related to professional opportunities. Here the important thing to clarify is that the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control allows to get access to opportunities from a professional point of view that are differentiated in terms of contents, in terms of types of firms in which students can operate, and also industries. The other element is related to the program structure, and we will see that in terms of structure we have different elements that are relevant for the learning process, so individual study, team work, and at the same time practical experience and opportunities to participate in exchange programs. The other important thing that we'll consider is the teaching model, and here two elements are important. On the one hand, we'll have a presentation of advanced teaching methods that are used during the program, and at the same time the interactive style that is used in order to get competencies that have to be applied in complex situations. The other thing is related to the added value that we get from this program, and here two elements are important. The first one is related to the fact that all these professions that are related to this MSc are certified and recognized at an international level. And finally, we'll concentrate our attention on the specifics of this program at Bocconi. And here two elements will be clarified. On the one hand, the strict and strong relation with the business community and the high success in placement. So first of all, we will concentrate our attention on learning objectives. When we talk about learning objectives, we will focus on three types of objectives that are related to the kind of skills that students will acquire. Some of them are professional skills, some of them are analytical skills, and finally some of them are soft skills. With reference to professional skills, the Master of Science will concentrate in the areas that are the different souls in a certain way of this program. So the first one is related to understanding financial markets and the financial community. Or specifically, the objective is trying to understand how to communicate with this financial community. So it is important to understand what kind of documents, reports, what kind of indicators are used to have a dialogue with the financial community. The second area of professional skills is related to financial statements. Here, the important thing is trying to understand how to read, interpret, and analyze financial statements in order to understand the financial performance of companies and use this information for valuation purposes. Another area that is important is related to designing procedures related to the management and use of financial information. Here, the skill is related to how to design these procedures in a way that avoids, on the one hand, misinterpretation or mismanagement of this information. Another element of these professional skills is related to the design of performance measurement and control systems, and the specific objective here is trying to understand how to evaluate performance of companies at different levels and with reference to different dimensions. And finally, another area is related to taxation, so the kind of fiscal or tax planning that companies undertake in order to minimize the tax burden. From analytical skills point of view, there are some elements that are important that are provided to students. On the one hand, one of these areas is related to management of complex databases, so data management. Students that will operate in companies in the areas of financial accounting, financial management, and management control have to manage a high number of data, and so it is important to acquire the ability to manage this data properly, so how to summarize them, how to classify them, and how to interpret them properly. Another analytical skill is related to understanding where to get information concerning the important financial information of companies, so getting access and use of complex databases, and at the same time getting access also to databases that provide the evolution of regulation and financial reporting standards. This is important because not only it is necessary to have knowledge about certain financial reporting standards, it is important to have updated knowledge of these financial reporting standards. And so understanding and be aware of the sources of these variations, changes of these financial reporting standards is essential. Finally, another analytical skill is related to the use of advanced software applications which are meant to provide students with the ability to analyze data, to evaluate performance with reference to different dimensions. So it's not possible to concentrate only on one dimension to evaluate the performance. You have to combine different dimensions at the same time. So for example, you can combine the customer profitability analysis with product profitability analysis, with geographical profitability analysis, and it's the comprehensive analysis of all these dimensions at the same time that makes a proper understanding of the level of performance of a certain company. Finally, with reference to soft skills, the important part of learning there is related to the ability to work in an international environment, so understanding the perspectives of people coming from other countries, different ways of working, different way of dealing with certain problems, together with the ability to lead a team and contribute fruitfully to the work of the group in which a student is involved. So this completes the set of skills that you will acquire by participating in the Master of Science in Accounting, Financial Management and Control. As I mentioned at the very beginning of this presentation, the Master of Science in Accounting, Financial Management and Control allows to get access to a wide range of opportunities from a professional point of view. The reference point is represented by the Chief Financial Officer profession. However, it is important to underline that it is not possible to get access to this profession from the very beginning, immediately after the MSc. And so there is a wide range of other professions that students can get access to, and which are related to the different areas of the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control. Some of them are related to financial accounting, so it is possible to become a financial reporting expert, meaning those that are related to preparing and analyzing financial statements at the company level and group level. There are then other professions that are more related to corporate finance, like, for example, treasurer, credit manager, or financial risk manager. And these are professions that are related to defining the financial structure of a company and manage risk, for example, related to exchange rate risk. Some other professions are related to the controllership, so management control. So you can become controller at different levels of the organization, at the corporate level or at the divisional level, or with reference to a specific distribution channel, for example, a retail channel controller. There are some professions that are related to auditing, like internal auditor or compliance and risk manager, and these are related to the design of procedures for the correct interpretation and management of financial information. Other professions are related to taxation, so tax expert, and finally, some professions are related to the communication with the financial community, for example, the investor relator. It is important to underline here that all these professions are present in all companies, so national versus international, profit versus non-profit, and with reference to different industries, for example, manufacturing companies, service companies, and financial institutions. So that means that by getting the MSc title, you will have the opportunity to work in the industry or in the company that is more consistent with your personal aspirations and your personal preferences. The other professional opportunities related to auditing firms, so you can become an external auditor, and in this case you will take care of designing the procedures and testing the procedures of companies to see whether the financial information and in general the information is accurate and transparent in the organizations. Here the idea is that you will get access to teamwork, and you will have a lot of flexibility moving from one company to the other for this kind of analysis. Another possibility is related to the profession of financial analyst or corporate development manager in banks, brokerage firms, mutual funds, and in general financial institutions. Here the idea is to work in an environment in which you interpret financial information and financial statements in a way that allows you to provide some advices on the financial performance of companies, or taking care of the development of companies in terms of, for example, mergers, acquisitions, or other kinds of development paths that companies may undertake. Finally, another professional opportunity that you have with the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control is related to consulting firms. In this case, you will be a business consultant in the areas of, for example, business process reengineering, the design of management information systems, or with reference to compliance and risk management, and finally to the development of performance measurement and control systems and the related compensation and incentive systems. So this completes the areas of professional specializations and professional opportunities that you can have by taking part in the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control. In terms of product structure, as I mentioned at the very beginning, the MSc is organized in 2 years. The first year is made up of mandatory courses, whereas the second year is more flexible. As I mentioned at the very beginning, in the first year we have courses. Some of them are specialized courses in the areas of the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control. Some others are more related to understanding the context in which companies operate, like the economic environment, the legal system, the corporate governance, and so on. So as you will see from the list of courses in the first semester and second semester, we have combination of these 2 types of courses. On the one hand, some of them are related to financial reporting, to evaluation, to management control. Some others are related to the economic environment, or to corporate governance, or to the legal system. And finally, some others are more related to acquiring analytical skills, like, for example, data analysis. In the second year, on the other hand, we have different components, and these components are related to, on the one hand, additional courses to get a major. So we have 4 majors in this MSc. One of them is related to financial reporting and analysis. One of them is related to financial management. The other one is related to management control and performance measurement and evaluation. And finally, the last one is related to auditing. So you can specialize in one of these majors, or alternatively, you can choose a free track. So you select individually and personally those courses that you consider more consistent with your professional path, or your specific interests in specific areas, in specific subjects. Of course, this must be selected in a consistent way, however, you have freedom there. The other element of the second year is represented by an internship in companies, and these are internship of at least 12 weeks in Italy, or at least 10 weeks if you do it abroad. And this is really necessary to get access to the complexity that you will find in organizations. So it's a way to combine, on the one hand, the theoretical knowledge with the practical experience. The third element of the second year is represented by the thesis, and here you will work on a specific research project that is innovative, and the objective is contributing to the literature with something that is unique and new in one of the areas of the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control. Another important aspect that should be mentioned is the opportunity to spend some time abroad, either as an exchange student or for a double degree, and this will complete your preparation to be able to work in complex organizations, both at the national level and international level. With reference to the teaching model, as I mentioned at the very beginning, the teaching model is characterized on one hand by advanced teaching methods, and more specifically, the teaching is really interactive. It requires a lot of contribution and active participation by students. At the same time, this will be combined with group work, assignments, and this will give the opportunity to the students to deal with very complex problems and to analyze complex situations that companies may need to deal with, and problems that they need to solve. So it's a combination of individual work, group work, assignments, and practical experience in company, and the variety of these teaching models makes the learning atmosphere and the learning process particularly effective. What is the added value that students get from the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control? This added value is related to different elements. On the one hand, the professions that you can get from the MSc are all certified. That means that are recognized not only at the national level but also at the international level. And that means that you'll have the opportunity for mobility. So with the same profession, with the same role, if you work in an international company, you can move to different subsidiaries of the same company. The other thing is that you will get the ability to manage complex problems from a variety of perspectives, from a financial perspective, from evaluation perspective, from a tax perspective, and then from a control perspective. Finally, the other value added as compared to other programs, you will have the opportunity both to consider the internal functioning of the organization and at the same time how to communicate with the external stakeholders, the financial community, but also other stakeholders. More specifically, if we look at the value added is related to the possibility to combine theoretical knowledge with practical experience and international experience. So, for example, the joint degree on the one hand with foreign universities together with exchange periods abroad and the internship in companies allows students to combine different sources of the learning experience, so theoretical, practical, international. The other thing is that the value added is related to the participation of first-class and well-renowned professionals in the teaching experience. Some of them are professors and some of them participate as speakers presenting their experience in the companies in which they operate. So the connection with the business community is really strong, and that means that the knowledge that you get is strictly related to what you will find in the work environment when you complete the program. The final element of the added value is related to the placement. Students in this MSc don't have any problem to get access to the job market and have a lot of opportunities coming from companies that are particularly interesting, well known, and also international. So if we want to summarize why choosing the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control at Bocconi, we can say that one element is the specific focus on the international dimension, both in terms of contents and in terms of experience, so the possibility of joint degrees and exchange periods abroad. The second thing is the combination of theoretical knowledge and practical experience, for example, with internships in companies. A vast variety of majors, so you have a lot of courses, a lot of flexibility in terms of designing your specific study path, so the 4 majors, but also the possibility of a free track. The fact that there is a strong connection with the business community. Some of the professors are well-renowned professionals, and there are a lot of seminars and initiatives putting students and professionals in contact. The other thing is the validity of the teaching methods, different forms, and with a lot of interaction, allowing students to get knowledge and competencies of dealing with complex problems. And finally, the international environment, so the possibility of interacting with students coming from different countries. If we put all these things together, there is a proven high success of placement of the students of the MSc in Accounting, Financial Management and Control.